through this, we want you to have fun, and we want you to recognize that the outcome for all of the learning that you're going to do, the outcome we want to see is just more conversations about reading, watching, and listening, so that you can talk with staff, you can talk with customers. Let's talk about books. That's what we do. Thanks.
He was so excited. He's like, I love this book. This was the best book ever. Did this lady write any more books? I need more of her books. Can you tell my teacher about these books? My teacher only makes me read really boring books. And it was at that moment I realized the power of Reader's Advisory, because until then, that kid thought all reading was horrible and terrible and boring and something your teacher made you do to be mean, when there, in fact, there's tons of great books out there to read.
I've been a librarian for a long time. And all these kids come in and they want their Percy Jackson books and Harry Potter books and stuff, and they're always checked out. But I can find things for them in the meantime so they don't leave empty-handed.
I spend time ordering books for homebound patrons, and that is all about Reader's Advisory. Probably the best part of my job, because this is putting books into the hands of people who can't get to the library otherwise. A lot of times they can't work electronic devices. Downloadables aren't really an option, but we send them a bag of books every month, and it makes their month.
When I'm working with teenagers, my favorite thing to do is just walk through the stacks with them and talking to them about what they've read that they like, just pulling books off the shelf and saying, oh, I think you'll like this one because of this, and you'll like that one because of that. And then at the end you just say, okay, have a look at these, let me know what you think. Anything that doesn't look good to you, just leave it behind. Don't worry, we're not going to be offended. If you don't like it, come back and tell us that too, and we'll find you something that you like better.
I'm also partial to audiobooks, and Sumner happens to circulate a lot of them. I get to meet listeners who are quite passionate about whether or not a narrator has wrecked a book for them, or made the book so good to listen to that they didn't even care if it was a good story or not. I also get to hear if they were so engrossed they had to pull over from driving, or if it was drive-worthy, which is good, but not so good that they're going to get distracted and get into an accident.
I think that Reader's Advisory is one of our big secret superpowers. People are really happy when we help them find, information and reference stuff. But I find that they tend to be just really amazed when you can help them find that film about the musician from the 1930s starring the guy who was in the other movie, or helping people figure out, if they love Broadchurch, what other British mysteries there might be out there, or helping your patron who's jonesing for more after seeing Buffy the Vampire Slayer, that we have things that will fit that need. So that's really one of those magical things, and it's based in part on the knowledge that we have in our brain, but also our skilled use of all the tools we have available, like Novelist and Internet Movie Database and all those great, fantastic resources. So use your superpowers.